Well, Manchester United fans, there you have it. We'll start this out with Manchester United, and their co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has told BBC Sport that a decision on Erik Ten Hag's future is not his call. The pressure continues to mount on Ten Hag. He's won just 3 of United's opening 9 games this season. So let's bring you what Sir Jim Ratcliffe has had to say. I'm asked if he's got faith in the United boss. He said this: "I don't want to answer that question. I like Erik. I think he's a very good coach. But at the end of the day, it's not my call. It's the management team that's running Manchester United that have to decide how we best run the team in many different respects." But that team that's running Manchester United has only been together since June or July. They weren't there in January, February, March or April. The CEO Omar Barada, sporting director Dan Ashworth, they only arrived in July. They've only been there, you can count it, in weeks almost. They've not been there a long time. They need to take stock and make some sensible decisions. Our objective is very clear. We want to take Manchester United back to where it should be. It's not there yet, obviously. That's very clear. Interesting, isn't it, what Sir Jim Ratcliffe has said about the man to my immediate right, Erik Ten Hag, and what his future looks like at Old Trafford? Well, do you know what? We might get a little clearer picture after Super Sunday, because United travelled to Aston Villa in the first part of our doubleheader. Ten Hag, for his part, is insisting he still has the full support of everyone at the club. I'm not thinking about such issues because that is not the topic. We are in there together. The ownership, the leadership team, the staff. I appointed the new staff. We brought again new young players, and we have to integrate them. We just talked about Manuel Ugarte. The 6th position was absolutely one of the topics we wanted to sign for this season. He needs time to integrate. I know in top football you don't get time. They have to perform immediately, but that's not always realistic. He has to get used to our game model. He has to get used to his teammates. He has to get used to the intensity of the Premier League. It needs time. We have more positions where we need time. I'm very pleased with the return of Rasmus Højlund. I think he had a good return, but we couldn't play him in the first 2 months of the season. Hopefully he is now fit. He keeps improving in his fitness levels. He also has a consistent, fit season that will help us. There are more areas where we will improve, definitely. Then this team can grow and improve. Then we will see where we will end at the end of the season. Harry Maguire questioned his side's mental strength after last night's draw at Porto, and Ten Hag admits that United need to improve, particularly in defence, if they are to win any trophies this season. What is the mental issue? It's a spectrum of topics, and you have to address it right. This team has the belief that they don't give up. In that range of mentality, they have a strong mentality, but in some other parts they have to step up. If you want to win trophies, definitely. In some areas we have to improve.